What's up, guys? In this video we're heading back to our truck accessory shop to go fill up that Haha AI smart cooler vending machine and a snack machine, and of course collect all the money. Remember guys, if you like these style of videos, make sure you hit that like button for us. Alright guys, enjoy the show. What's up guys, it's Matt with Galaxy Games 843, back with another vending collection video. As you can see, we are back at our truck accessory shop. It's time to go service that Haha Vending AI smart cooler and the snack machine here at this location. Per the usual, the snack machine probably didn't do as well, but if you take a look at the drink machine, I can see the Red Bulls look like they're completely sold out. The bottom row with the Snapple and the Gatorade looks pretty low. There's been some Mountain Dew sales, but everything else pretty balanced out, so not too bad. So I'm expecting a pretty good collection from this video. It is a 2-week service collection, and this video was filmed just a few days before Christmas. So that's why you probably saw the Christmas tree as we walked in, things like that. But we're going to scan the QR code on the door to open up the machine. And it didn't scan. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so there was a slight delay, so I was like, what's going on? So let me rescan it one more time just to make sure we got it right. So that's how you open the doors on these machines. You go in the app and you scan the door, and then you can open the door, and then you can get to stocking, and then you'll want to add all the updates in the app, so that way your inventory levels are correct. Now here I'm actually moving some of the things to the front because basically we want our older items in the front so we can put our newer items in the back. And starting with some Gatorades, as you can see, we're doing just different colors Gatorades: red, blue, yellow, orange. That's mainly what we stock in all of our machines. And what's nice about this is this machine is smart enough to know that no matter what color Gatorade it is, it's just a Gatorade basically. One of the options you can select when you set up your template is just like a multi-Gatorade option, and therefore it doesn't matter what color it is, because a lot of times the machines go by what color a drink is. Like if you just wanted to do all red Gatorade, you could choose red Gatorade, but in this case I chose like a multi option for Gatorade, so it had multiple colors and multiple different flavors, so to speak. So that's one of the great things about how these smart machines operate, is you can kind of pick and choose exactly how you're setting up your templates and exactly how you want things to work when it comes to selling drinks out of your machines. So like I said, this is the Haha Vending AI smart cooler, and we've done quite a few videos on this machine. We've actually got our second machine on location now, and a video from that location will be coming soon. But basically, these machines have been outstanding for us. We've had a lot of questions about how they operate, and what if a customer does this, and what if a customer does that, but we have not had any problems with theft or mischievous behavior or anything like that. Everything's been absolutely great. So you can keep those questions coming in the comments, but quite honestly, like I said, there's just been zero problems for us. And part of that is, this location is great. We know the employees very well, and they treat our machines with respect, so nothing to worry about there. Not so sure I'd put one of these machines at like the laundromat, so to speak, because there's a lot more, we'll call it anonymity there. Like we don't know all the customers, because there's just hundreds of customers every day at a place like that. But the good news is if you ever do have problems, you can block credit cards. You can stop any of that activity by kind of realizing what's happened and then blocking it going forward, so it won't happen again. But these machines, like I said, are absolutely outstanding. They have increased revenue at this location and that other new location very well. Basically, one of the reasons why they've increased revenue is because customers can buy multiple options at the same time, multiple items at once, and it's not uncommon for someone to buy 3, even 4 drinks at one time. Maybe they're buying some for some of their coworkers or whatnot, but the ability to buy multiple options in one transaction has really increased the sales. When we had just the standard vending machine, you had to do each transaction separately, and sometimes that can take up too much time or whatnot, and therefore they might not be as willing to stand there and buy multiple items. But with this, they can take all the items at once, pay one price, and be done, and it's good. So I know I haven't talked about it in a minute, but if you look down in the description, you can get some discounts on these machines directly through Haha Vending by working with my sales rep, Susan. It used to be Wency, but Wency is no longer with Haha Vending. So now you need to contact Susan. If you want to get some discounts on these machines, you can contact Susan at Haha Vending. All the information is located down in the description. Just tell her Matt from Galaxy Games 843 sent you, and there will be a discount applied. Now, I'm also working with them to get some website codes. There may be some active already. If I've talked to you in the past and we talked about the different codes, I haven't tried them lately though, so I don't know if they're still active. But basically how it would work is if you go to their website, it's Haha Vending Store, and just basically if you select a particular machine, the discount code, if you want to try it out, let's say for example, this is the mini version, it's the 360. So the discount code is always the Galaxy Games name, but instead of 843, it's the model number of the machine. So if you're buying one of these 360s, the discount code on the Haha Vending Store website would be Galaxy Games 360, and so on and so forth. So I think the next machine up is like a 440 or something like that. So that one would be Galaxy Games 440. And that's how that works. So if you guys don't want to talk to a rep, if you just want to do everything automated online or in their store, you can still do that as well. Just go on over to the Haha Vending Store, pick out whichever machine you want to buy, and then use the checkout code Galaxy Games and the 3 numbers, that's the model number of the machine. So like again, in this case, it's Galaxy Games 360. All right. So it would be funny if they had an 843 machine though, wouldn't it? That would be perfect. But anyway, definitely recommend these machines. They've been absolutely outstanding for us. So make sure if you guys want to get one, you save some cash by using the discount codes. All right. So we've got the machine stocked up. We do need to adjust the inventory. I have been doing it out back in the vending SUV or the vending truck, depending on what we drive. So we're probably just going to move on to the next machine. So this is our snack machine, and we're going to do some maintenance on this machine today. I know that some of the snacks have gone beyond the dates. So it's going to be a little extra time on this machine today to pull some of the expired snacks out of this machine. So there's going to be quite a few actually. And what we're going to do, we're going to throw them all in the bin that we dropped, or that we brought all the drinks in for the machine. So Mrs. Galaxy Games is going to test her eyes today. She's going to be checking dates on all these bags. And there is going to be some waste today. And I know some of you have commented that, sometimes I stock up the machines too much. And while I agree with you, I sometimes do, but I'd rather have them in the machines with the possibility of being sold than to be on my inventory shelf without the possibility of being sold. So that's my logic, so to speak. Since we lost that top secret location, our snacks are moving so much slower. And we're having, we still had the same amount of inventory, but with less machines to sell them in. And that's kind of the one downfall about vending machines in general is with snack machines, you really have to have a lot of snack machines in order for it to be worth it for snack machines. Drink machines are a different story. Claw machines, obviously, definitely a different story. But the snack machines in particular, you need to have quite a few snack machines because let's say for example, let's say I only have one snack machine. Let's say this was my only snack machine. Now I go to Sam's Club and I buy in bulk a box of chips, candy, cookies, pastries. I buy all these boxes in bulk, and now I've got 36 of each item. Well, I'm not going to put 36 in one machine. Even so, a place like this wouldn't sell 36. So you need to have multiple machines to spread that inventory around it. So that's why it's tough, especially if you're just getting into vending. It's tough to have just one snack machine and maybe like 2 snack machines. At this point now, I've got, let's see, how many machines do I have that are holding snacks? Probably 6 or 7 at this point. Most of them are drink machines, and I do have a lot of claw machines, obviously, but only about 6 or 7 of my machines currently hold snacks. And I do need to get another one out there. So that's going to help that a little bit. But basically, when you have minimal snack machines and you buy a lot of product in bulk, it makes it challenging because then you're going to be facing with things going bad before you can sell it. And I like to talk about the ups and downs of running a vending machine business. That's why I'm kind of talking about this today. Because you are going to have times where your snacks are going to go beyond the sell-by date. And let's be honest, when they go beyond the sell-by date, they don't turn toxic or anything like that. You can still eat them, but they might not just have the same freshness factor as something that would be kind of newer or still within the sell-by date. But with that said, you definitely want to pull anything that's beyond the sell-by date out of your machines because that's going to give you a bad reputation. Unless this is going to show you how long I've been watching vending videos on YouTube. But if you remember back in the day, Jamie Farnsworth, the polar bear, AFC Vending, he used to do discounted rows for snacks beyond the sell-by date in some of his machines. And he would do them at a discounted price, obviously. And I think that worked out pretty well for him, but I've never tried that. Have you guys ever tried that, or do you think that would be a good idea? I almost feel like you'd have to have some sort of disclaimer on the rows or in the area of those discounted items, just to say, hey, we realize these will be on the sell-by date, but we're offering them to you at a discounted price for anybody that might be interested. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments if that sounds like it might be a good idea, or if that's something that you've tried or anything like that. Apologies for my voice here. Let me get a drink real quick here. It's making my voice a little scratchy. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right, so as you can see, Mrs. Galaxy Games, she's on the third row. She is removing anything that is beyond the sell-by date. And like I said, there's going to be quite a few of these today. And that's just part of running a vending machine business. You're not always going to sell all of your products before they expire. But let me also say that might be another good example of why it might be better to focus on amusement vending or bulk vending with things that don't have an expiration date. I really do love the amusement vending piece with my claw machines and my prize machines. Those prizes and those products, they never go bad. They never expire. So you can always sell them or vend them, so to speak, going forward. You don't have to worry about dates. So if you are looking to start something in 2026, consider starting amusement. But I'm not saying that full line vending like this here isn't worth it. It's definitely worth it. If you want to put in a little bit more time, a little bit more effort, it's definitely less passive. I realize these videos, we show up and it takes us 15 minutes to stock the machine, to collect. But think about everything else that goes into it. So we have to pre-kit for these locations. That means we need to download our inventory levels and pull each product that needs to go into these machines. We need to go and shop for all this inventory. We need to store all this inventory. That's always been a challenge, storage of your inventory, right? So think about, all the things that go into it. Obviously, when it comes to amusement, it's a little bit easier, in my opinion, because most of the time when we go shopping, we're just sitting down at our computer or our phone and shopping for inventory online, and it gets shipped to us. So that piece can be a little bit more expensive with the shipping. But we don't have to go to Sam's Club or grocery stores or Walmart or anything like that to load up on plush or prizes or things like that. So, I just like to talk about all the things that kind of go into running a vending machine business. And that's why I'm kind of talking about that today. But I don't know, guys, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking for 2026? Are you thinking of starting up a vending business if you're not already doing a vending business, or if you already are doing a vending business? What are your plans? What are your thoughts? What do you want to do in 2026? Let me know in the comments, some goals, some focuses. And that's a good transition, too, to talk about our Discord. So if you guys didn't know, we've got a Galaxy Vending Machine Discord with lots of great-minded people, a great community full of people that are vendors or looking to get started into vending. They're sharing best practices. They're sharing examples of things that are doing well in their machines or what their merchandising looks like in their machines. So if you're interested in joining to learn more about vending, or if you want to learn some best practices or some tips, come join us in the Galaxy Vending Discord. You can find the invitation link for that down in the description of this video, and it's completely free to join. I'm never going to charge a join fee or a membership fee for the Discord. Now, in the future, I'm not saying there won't be an option to donate to the Discord or anything like that, but right now, it's completely free. It will always remain free to join. Now, like I said, in the future, there might be options to bump up membership levels or something like that, but the base level or the joining level, whatever you want to call it, will always be free. That's my promise to you guys out there. So I invite you all to come join the Galaxy Vending Discord, completely free. Link in the description. Come join us. We'd really love it. All right, let's talk numbers. I know we didn't talk about the numbers for the drink machine, and we're just pulling the money from the cash machine or from the snack machine. So let's talk numbers. Drink machine, 2 weeks, did $242.50. Snack machine did a total of $35.50 for a total amount collected for 2 weeks of $278. So not too bad for 2 weeks. That's almost going to be a $600 month. So we'll take it for sure. With that said, though, guys, we're wrapping the video up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, support the channel, help us grow in 2026. We really need your help, and we appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us and watch our videos. All right, guys, it's time to wrap it up. Once again, this is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.